Doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday morning, afternoon, depending where in the world you are. I'm currently in Mountain Time, so it's 10 a.m. here. I'm going to teach you guys something today, which is completely probably different for you, which is Wall Street Secrets. I'll be your presenter for the next hour. My name is Andrew Keene. I'm going to show you guys my biggest secret, something that has helped me make more than $4 million trading simple stock options. But before we do, we have to get through the fun risk disclaimer. Risk disclaimer basically says everything is for educational purposes only. I'm not a registered investment advisor. I cannot give recommendations or advice. All I can do is offer my opinion. I do not trade with any outside capital. That's basically the nitty-gritty. If you have any questions, call your broker, margin requirements, so on and so forth. So let's get through that. So what I'm going to teach you guys today, I call unusual option activity. So I watch institutional order flow in the option market. Then I place and allocate capital on trades that I deem to be good trades. So very few people know about that, but these unusual option activity trades take place every single day and generate billions of dollars of profits. Best of all, I'm going to show you how you can use them, predict which stocks are going to take off, and they look like this. This is an unusual option activity trade confirmation for Hanes Celestial from June. To me, and probably most of you, it doesn't mean a damn thing. It might as well be written in Latin. But to a trained professional, it reveals unusual option activity. In this case, a massive long position in Hanes stock. Today, I'm going to show you how I use this very code to make 321% return in just 17 days, turning every $10,000 into $42,100. One trade, 2 weeks, $32,000 in profit. Imagine finding a quick trade like this just once a month. That would add up to $385,000 of pure profits. And these opportunities happen every single day. I've been a professional trader since 2003. And when I talk, people listen. I make regular appearances on CNBC, Bloomberg, BNN, Business, and other news outlets. I've even co-hosted my own show on Bloomberg and Fox Business. I'm the president and founder of TradeOutLoud. I also have written 4 books, including How to Trade Like a Hedge Fund Manager and The New Wave of Trading. So I'm really excited to get you guys going here, and I can't wait to share this with you. But before we do, we have some quick house cleaning. First, there's a chat box at the bottom of your screen. But if you guys can hold off your questions and comments to the end, please do. I will do a Q&A at the end to make sure all your questions are answered. I'd also suggest shutting down Skype, Facebook, YouTube, or anything else that can slow down your internet and cause viewing problems. Because if you miss something, we're not going to be able to go back and watch it again. I know your time is valuable, and I don't believe in wasting it. So let's jump into it right here. Let's show you an example we just showed you. Now, this code looks complex, but it's actually pretty straightforward. What this shows is a huge option trade on Hanes Celestial stock, an unusual option activity trade. It's easier to see on the chart, so let's have a look. See where the stealth trade took place. This chart shows a large amount of money going into Hanes completely out of nowhere. Now, let's overlay price action. The black chart represents the unusual option activity. The blue shows the options change in price. As we can see, after unusual option activity was placed, the option shot up. In this case, 321% in about 17 days. But this is the important thing. It jumped after the unusual option activity took place. This gives you plenty of time to place the trade in your account and maximize your potential profits. Following this unusual option activity trade in Hanes would have given you the chance to capture 321% in just 17 days, turning every $1,000 into $4,200. And it's so easy to do. You just need to know how to find and decode these stealth trades. Here's another example. On January 18th, I spotted a huge unusual option activity trade in GameStop. Now, we can see where it spiked on the chart. If you knew about this, you could have placed a very simple option trade in GME, then walked away with 360% profit in just 13 days. And look, this isn't hindsight. This isn't backtesting BS. This was an actual alert I sent to subscribers. In at 50 cents, out at $2.30, turning every $5,000 into $23,000 in about 2 weeks. Not bad, right? Here's another one in Citigroup. There's unusual option activity in mid-February, and less than a month later, subscribers were able to capture 495% gains just from following unusual option activity. Guys, I've been trading the system for over 16 years. I've tried, tested, retested every aspect of it. Through the process, I've discovered 3 key signals that led to the biggest move. The ones that can hand you 300, 500, or even 1,400% gains in as little as 2 days. Today, I'm going to show you what these signals are, how I use them, and why I believe this is the only way to make money as a trader. But first off, let me tell you who I am and why you're listening to me. Again, my name is Andrew Keene, and I'm a professional trader. I earned a finance degree from the University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana. And after graduation, I went on a lot of job interviews. Everything from financial analyst to investment banker. One firm was even offering me a huge salary. Now, as a 21-year-old kid fresh out of college, that was a big opportunity. I was excited, and I was about to accept the position. But I decided to go on one last interview. It was with a trading firm. And after a few minutes, I knew this is exactly what I wanted to do. Everything was about probability math, and it made so much sense to me. So I took an entry-level position as a clerk. I was making $2,000 a month and taking a 5:42 train a.m. every morning from Deerfield, Illinois to Union Station, downtown Chicago. My mom wasn't really excited about the decision. You could see why. But I was passionate about trading, and I loved the markets. And after 9 months of long hours and low pay as a clerk, I was finally given the opportunity to start trading. That's me, back in the pits in 2003. The first year, I made a good amount of money. The next year, I did even better. Year 3, same thing. I felt like everything had finally fallen into place. Eventually, I was making so much money that I got cocky. I thought I couldn't lose. Then, one day, the inevitable happened. I lost over $494,000 on a trade in AMAG and blew out my trading account. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever lost $500,000 on one trade, but let me tell you, it stings a little bit, okay? More than that, it was embarrassing. My coworkers, my friends, my family, they thought I was this big hotshot successful trader. And now, with one stupid trade, I lost everything. So I did the only sensible thing to do in that situation. I ran away from my problems. It probably wasn't the most mature decision I ever made, but that's what I did. I literally moved to Thailand and started teaching English in a Buddhist monastery. While I was there, I licked my wounds and made peace with my losses. And most importantly, I developed a plan to never let this happen again. So I came back with the last $100,000 to my name, and I went back to the trading floor. I remember there's this Merrill Lynch broker, Hess, salt and pepper hair, Jewish guy, Gray's Lake, blue jacket, big silver chain. One day, he comes into the pit and sells 10,000 Apple credit put spreads. Now, we had no idea who was on the other side of the trade, but he was betting a lot of money that Apple would go up. Sure enough, it did. The next week, same thing. Right after this broker got long, the stock shot up. This continued to happen week after week after week. I said, wow, this guy's pretty smart. Every time he gets long Apple, the stock goes up. So for almost 2 years, I followed every single one of his trades. When he bought, I bought. When he sold, I sold. That's it. That's literally all I was doing. No technical analysis, no chart reading, no looking at the news, nothing. I made close to $1 million just from piggybacking this one trader. So I started doing the same thing with other big traders. And in less than 2 years, I turned my last $100,000 into almost $5 million. The strategy I used from the trading pits is the exact same one I use today. Only difference is you can do it from anywhere in the world. Just this year, just last year, I guess we were in a new year, I traded from Denmark, London, Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro, Ukraine, Poland, California, New York, Baltimore, Florida, Chicago, Arizona. You don't need a seat on the exchange floor and a 7-figure account to see what big money is doing anymore. All you need is a laptop and an internet connection. Everything is electronic now. We have instant access to order flow. I use an advanced piece of software that scans the order flow electronically to find the high probable unusual option activity trades. The same trades I followed in the pits to make almost $5 million. But now it takes less than an hour a day. And it's a hell of a lot easier than watching hand signals from across the trading floor. Let me show you another example. This was an unusual option activity trade from DKS last March. You can see the spike in activity when a trader bought 2,450 call options one morning. 99% of the investors didn't see this trade. They had no idea what was happening. But with a very special scanning software like I use, you could have seen this opportunity early and made 433% profit in just 3 days. A small $1,000 position would have turned into $5,330 in less than a week. Again, just from following these under-the-radar unusual option activity trades. It couldn't be easier. Let's look at a chart of Papa John's. At this time, the stock was down more than 50% in 3 months. CEO was getting in trouble for sexual harassment. There's no indicator on the planet that would have told you to buy there unless you're watching for unusual option activity. They would have alerted you to buy calls on Papa John's when the stock was trading at its low, when the options were dirt cheap. The stock began to climb the very next day, and traders who got in and saw this unusual option activity were able to take home 608% gain. But here's the best thing about this type of trading, and the reason I've been using it for 16 years. It works in a bull market, and it also works in a bear market. So we have all markets covered. Here's a short trade you could have taken in Citi. After worse than expected earnings, the stock fell from 81 to 71. But right before that happened, an unusual option activity trade revealed a massive bearish position. When a trader bought 4,502 out of the money, March 74.5 puts. That's the spike you see on the chart. As you guys know, put options go up in value when the underlying goes down. And as expected, that's exactly what happened. Anybody who followed this trade could have bagged 505% gains over the next 2 weeks. This was the same thing with U.S. Steel. Right after the stock made new highs, an unusual option activity trade warned that the stock was about to reverse. To profit from this, all you had to do was follow the same put options. Then watch them gain 750% in the next 8 days. These 4 trades could have handed you a total gain of 2,228%. Enough to turn $1,000 into $23,000, $5,000 into $115,000, and $10,000 into an incredible $230,000. All from following the smart money and piggybacking these simple stealth trades. However, hopefully you guys are beginning to see the power of this strategy and why I believe this is the only way for retail traders to make money. But first off, let me tell you a little bit more about unusual option activity and how it predicts which direction the stock is going to go with such great accuracy. So here's how it works. Most retail traders buy 5 or 10 contracts at a time. 20 would be a big trade. So if you're buying 5 or 10,000 contracts at a time, you're a big deal. You know what you're doing. You're not going to last very long if you're making $1 million bets and you're losing. You'd be out of job and money really quick. So when someone buys 5,000 contracts, odds are he's an institutional trader at a big shop like Merrill or Goldman. He would have access to firm capital. He would have a long track record of making money. This person would have access to valuable information that me and you do not have. Things like buyout rumors, earnings leaks, and other market-making moves. In other words, this is the kind of trader most of us would give anything to shadow, to look over his and her shoulder. And by monitoring the stock market, this is exactly what we're doing. The financial world knows the power of these abnormal stealth trades. Articles have been published from Wall Street Journal, Fidelity Investments, Zacks, MarketWatch, and TheStreet.com. I've even seen one of my trades featured on CNBC. Here's one I did in FireEye last year. After my software flagged an unusual option activity trade for 5,030 contracts, I followed suit and bought the September 15 calls. Later that day, Pete Nugeri went on air and talked about this trade. But by that time, it was too late. The stock had already moved, and I made $7,000 on this trade in less than 3 hours. This one is no different than the other ones. By scanning institutional order flow, my software flagged unusual option activity the moment it filled, causing the big spike you can see on the chart. Then, over the next several hours, the price began to rise, allowing me to pocket a quick $7,000. I did the same thing to make $3,000 in electronic arts in one day, $3,700 in Alcoa, $3,984 in McDonald's, $5,956 on MT. Last year, I made over $31,000 from one trade in CNQ and over $14,400 on GameStop. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, you probably trade $1 million account. I couldn't take these trades. You're completely wrong. You can see my account balance on the top left, $58,185. Anybody can do this, even small account traders. This was a $25,000 cash account I opened to show my subscribers what they could do with this simple strategy. I was able to profit $11,665 in just 6 weeks, just from following the unusual option activity trades. Now look, don't get me wrong, not every trade is going to be a winner. Some trades just aren't going to work out. This is trading after all. But with this strategy, your winners will far outweigh your losers, because the unusual option activity trades I follow are designed to make money. They're carefully crafted to get Wall Street firms in early before the big moves happen. It works like this. An institutional trader places a large bet that a stock's going to go higher. Once unusual option activity is complete, the firm uses every trick in the book to drive the price higher. Brokers push the stock to clients. Mutual funds take positions to drive it higher in volume. Market makers that have to hedge their position bid it up on the exchange. Analysts issue upgrade and buy recommendations. Firms release positive stories to the financial media. In other words, the Wall Street machine goes to work. How do you think Goldman Sachs made money on 236 of 251 trading days last year? But that's the real beauty of the strategy, because now you can all take advantage of it on your own. All you have to do is get into the unusual option activity trades, sit back, and watch the price go higher. The evidence is overwhelming. A leading financial firm concluded that these unusual option activity trades have a profound impact on stock price. Buying can send the stock higher, and selling can send it lower. NASDAQ.com reported that, quote unquote, very few things can move a stock more than unusual option activity. And research at IBD found that unusual option activity are, quote unquote, what reveals what fund managers and other large investors are doing at critical moments. Unusual option activity has been proven to be perhaps the #1 predictor for stocks about to make a big move. Moves that give traders the ability to make quick returns in the option market, even if you have a small account. This is how subscribers were able to make $3,150 in 5 weeks in Target, $4,020 in 4 days in McDonald's, $1,980 in 1 day in USB. Now, at the beginning of the webinar, I promised to show you the three secrets I've used to make almost $5 million trading. The first is unusual option activity, which we've been talking about, which alone can make you a lot of money. But as a trader, you're always looking for ways to be more accurate, more profitable. So I did a study. I analyzed my trading history over the last 16 years. The entire time I've been using unusual option activity. And what I found was that certain conditions led to even higher win rates. These same conditions led to the biggest gains, trades that were able to make 10 or 20 times my money in a short period of time. After we identified unusual option activity, the next thing I look at is price. Statistically, cheaper options are best. Those priced between $20 and $80 or 20 to 80 cents per contract will give you the best bang for your buck. These are out of the money options. They're cheap because the odds that they'll pay off are very low. But this means when a stock moves even a little bit in your direction, those odds go up substantially. So is the value of the option. Let's look at an example in Walmart earlier this year. One of the most boring stocks there are. It went from 93 to 100. Nothing too exciting. During that time period, the in the money 90 call went from $7.25 to $14, a gain of 93%. But the cheaper out of the money 105 call went from 50 cents to $2.45, a gain of 390%. Same underlying stock, same time period. But the lower cost option made 4 times the return. Here's why it's important. Imagine you're investing $3,000 in this trade. At $725 a piece, you could have bought 4 of the 90 calls, turning your $3,000 into $5,700. Or you could have bought 60 of the cheaper 105 calls, turning that same $3,000 into $14,700. Easy choice, right? And this is huge for small account traders. If you only have a couple $1,000s in your account, a $725 call is going to eat up a lot of capital. But with a $50 call option, you're only risking a small piece of your account. So does this make sense to everybody? This is criteria 2. I want cheap price options between 20 and 80 cents. The third I look at is delta. Delta is the measure of how much an option moves in relationship to an underlying stock. Higher delta options move more, but less as a percentage. Lower delta options move less, but higher as a percentage. The sweet spot is a delta is 15 to 45. That's where you get the best results. Big style trades on cheap options with a good delta. That's the magic formula. So here's how I use this as a trader. Every single morning, I scan over 4,199 stocks for unusual option activity. This finds me about 10 to 12 good trades a day. Then I filter down that list of 10 to 12 to find the ones that meet my price criteria and have a delta in the range I'm looking for. After looking at the charts, checking the news, and analyzing the profitability of each one, I'm able to isolate 1 to 3 best trades of the day. Those are the ones I send to my subscribers. Fine-tuning the unusual option activity helps me find winners like Melco, good for 300% in 9 days, or a quick 400% in CNQ, but also big winners like 800% in Alibaba and 1400% in Google. These are the kind of wins that can make a huge impact on your trading and quickly grow your account. Look, I know the struggles of being a trader. I know what it's like to see a stock taken off, not wanting to miss the move, then getting in right before it goes the other direction. You get into a trade, get stopped out, then you watch the thing take off in the direction, especially if you're trading a small account and looking for those first big wins you need to build your trading account. It's frustrating as hell. I work with hundreds of traders every day. Many have spent tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars on courses, chat rooms, and still cannot be profitable. The problem is they've wasted time and money listening to wannabe trading gurus who like to use generic advice. Things like let your winners run, cut your losers short, trade with a trend. Give me a break. It's BS. 99% of these guys have never traded for a living, and I guarantee they won't open their account and show you their P&L. The truth is, though, all the money management in the world won't make you profitable. It just won't. No magic indicator, no gimmicky slogan is going to make you successful. What traders need is clear, concise trades that actually make you money. Period. That's the only thing I've seen to get people over the hump and start trading profitable. Many of my subscribers are finally making money after years of struggle. I got this the other day. The trade cost him $850, and he turned that into $2,200. Lance was able to make $1,600 trading GME. Dave more than doubled his trading account over the weekend. You know what happens over the weekend? The stock market's not even open. Small account traders have been doing well. Jay made 137% in 3 weeks. Gerald sent me this not long after joining. These people are no different than you. They're not smarter. They're not luckier. They're not more experienced. They're just getting their ideas from a better source. Wall Street's top institutional trader. It's like fishing from a stocked pond. There is nothing stopping you from doing the same and achieving the same success. All you have to do is follow the unusual option activity trades. This is how you're going to find tomorrow's winners today before they start moving. Trades like this one in Macy's. After seeing unusual option activity for 2,650 contracts, I sent an alert to buy the April 5th 25.5 calls. Subscribers were able to triple their money in less than a week. Here's Regions Bank. There was a large buyer of the April 15 calls on Monday morning. 5 days later, trader could have closed their account for 390% profit. And if you miss a trade, don't worry, because even if you miss Macy's and Regions, the next week you could have picked up 300% in XLF and 400% in 3 days in Western Digital. I've been beta testing my alert service to a small group of traders, and the results have been incredible. Steven quadrupled his money in 2 days on unusual option activity trades in AMD. David took one of my trades right before the market closed on Friday. He closed it out on Monday for 250% gains. Steven did even better. We got him in at $3.51, out at $19. Think about that for a second. He bought the TTD August 105 calls for $3.51, or $351 per 1 month. He sold them for $1,900 per contract. Even if he bought a 5 lot, That's a profit of $7,745 on just one trade. So let me tell you a little bit more about the trading room. I've been working on this for over 9 years. We finally have a partnership with a company in the East Coast, and we have the largest trading room in the world. We have over 1,700 paid subscribers, and close to 1,000 people show up every single day to watch me trade. Let's go back one. Members will receive 1 to 3 signals every single day. The room runs for 1 hour a day, 4 days a week. That's it. And if you guys can't be in the room, we will send you all the trades via text. These will be low-cost trades that anybody can take, even if you only want to risk $20 to $100 per trade. When you join, you'll get 12 months of the trading room. And since I send out almost 2 to 3 trades every day, you'll have close to 500 opportunities to score big winners. And another thing about having a full year membership is you'll be able to see these gains compound one after another. And that's when things get really exciting. Let's look at 3 examples I gave earlier, assuming they fell one after another Starting with $1,000, you could have grown that to $8,750 with puts in US Steel. Rolling that money into the Google trade would have turned into $131,250. And finally, if you invest in the 2-day trade in Alibaba, your account would have ballooned to $1,181,250. 1,000 to 1.1 million. That's more than 1,100 times your capital. Now look, this is obviously a hypothetical example. There is risk anytime you put money in the market. But even a fraction of that would be life-changing for most people. The bigger point here is following the unusual option activity and getting into the trades with Wall Street's top traders is the easiest way to make big, consistent profits. This is how much I believe in this service. And I want to do everything I can to make you succeed. So, this is what we're offering. 12 months of the live trading room. Okay, we have over 1,700 paid subscribers. We have the largest trading room in the world. I've been running the room personally for 9 years myself. We had, back in the day, maybe we had 400 or 500. Lately, it's been down to 120 people. Signed a partnership with a big company on the East Coast. We have 1,700 paid subscribers. The room runs 1 hour a day, 4 days a week. Opening bell. And I'm going to show you guys so many testimonials of how I'm changing people's life. I'm also throwing in a bonus session once a month, VIP group mentoring. 2 more bonus hours. So we kind of like a TV cable station. So we have 2 channels, okay? So the big room that I run goes for an hour, 4 days a week. We have 1,700 members of that. You're also going to get the bonus trading room, which is 2 more hours with 2 of the other moderators that are really good traders that I pay to trade the room. We're going to send you the master course. We're also going to send you all alerts via text. So if you can't make the trading room, you do not have to. Also, we're going to give you a 5-day money-back guarantee. Okay? I did this exact webinar to my internal list yesterday. Okay? I'm not like a guy that kind of like begs or tells people to do anything, but every single person should sign up. Okay? Try it for a week. If by the end of the week you're not happy, I'll just give you your money back. We can't really do trials for some reason. I don't know why, but 5-day 100% money back guarantee. So just come in, purchase it, and then come in for a week. And if you're not happy, I'll give you your money back. 500% ROI guarantee. So what you guys pay for the trading room. So we track every single trade in the trading room. I'll show you guys so many results and testimonials here in a minute. If the trades that we track that are announced as official signals in the next year are not up 500%, I'll give you year 2 for free. That's simple and that easy, okay? All signals are tracked for performance. So this is everything you get. And when I did this webinar yesterday, I was like, here's the thing. We have 25 spots, and once we're out of 25 spots, we're going to raise the price. And sometimes, you know, we do these things where like, okay, we're going to give away 25 spots for a certain price, and then we'll re-release spots. Oh, we're going to do a second batch and then a third batch. I've concluded to myself, I'm only literally doing 25 spots. And I think we sold like 4 or 5 yesterday, so we're down to about 20 spots. Once those 20 spots are filled, this price is over with. We're going to raise the price. So this is what you guys get. This is a 1-year program. You get 12 months, okay? Almost 500 official signals to the largest trading room in the world. When I tell you guys the community is the best ever, I have 42 products at Alpha Shark. I always said the trading room was the best value. Well, now that we have 1,700 members, it is unbelievable how much money some subscribers are making. And obviously, we don't check their track records or look at their confirmations, but I will literally show you 7 pages of testimonials I've gotten in the last 6 weeks of subscribers making money. You're going to get the bonus trading room. That is 2 more hours. You're going to get once a month VIP group mentoring. You're going to get the master course, how to trade unusual option activity. Also, you're going to get all alerts sent via text. 5-day personal money back guarantee. Okay? Like I said, yesterday I was like, every single person should sign up. If you guys don't sign up, I have no idea what you're doing with your trading. Good luck with trading, but you know, I'll show you everything you guys want. This is a total value of $16,479. And I was going to give you guys a pretty good deal, right? I was going to offer it today for 1 year for $2,495. But for showing up to the webinar, we're going to give you an extra $1,000 off. So you can get in for $1,497. The link to sign up is www.alphashark.com/2020. I don't know why, but my keyboard is not working. I have to buy a new one today. So I can't type that in there. So if Dave or Anna could type that in the chat box. So alphashark.com/2020. If you guys are interested in a monthly membership, it will be $199 a month. It is alphashark.com/2020 and just put an A at that. So if you guys are interested in taking monthly, $199. So you get 12 months of the largest trading room in the world. If you guys can't attend, you're going to get all the alerts sent to you. And I'll show you all the alerts that we've taken since the room officially launched. And we're about 75% win rate. You're going to get a bonus, 2 more hours. Once a month, VIP group mentoring. You're going to get the master course, all the trades sent via text in that 5-day money back guarantee. Like, I almost guarantee you guys, if you come in the room for a week, you're never going to want to leave it. And let me just show you some testimonials here, people that we got in the last week. I actually should have brought up the Temptation a long time ago, but we'll just bring it up now. Okay, so we're going to show you a lot of different things here. Congratulations, new member Jeffrey. Congratulations, new member Debbie. People signing up and taking advantage. So this is since we launched the room. I just want to show you guys a couple of things. Okay, I have 7 pages of testimonials. Okay, let's just look at these. So this guy says, on trades that were 1450, so it's over 1450. I have 31 closed for profits of $2,906. Losses of $847. So that'd be what, like $2,100 of profit. Here's Laura. Bought Asher, 30 cents. Remember I told you that sweet spot, guys, 30 to 80 cents. In at 30, out at 75. In at 35, out at $1.50. Can you imagine if we just bought a 10 lot? $350 to $1,500. In at 35, out at 71. Here's Bob. Look at Bob, guys. This is crazy. Okay, these are testimonials from 2006. These were in the last 6 weeks. Here are my stats so far. First trade with AK, November 21st, 2019. I have closed 81 trades, 64 winners. 64 winners on 81 trades, 17 losers, okay? The official trades, total P&L, $26,000 to $26,280. Here's Terry, GRI, in at 45, out at 75. That's 3 hours. Here's K-Web, in at 48, out at 75. Thanks, AK. And these are all within the last 6 weeks, guys. We have limited amounts of spots. We will sell off probably, I don't know, in the next couple of days at this price point, so make sure you get in. Look at this, guys. This was Asher, okay? So I sent out a signal to Asher. Look at all these people, just Asher, $2,340. Here, my name is Ben. I made $1,000 in Asher. AK, you're the best. 7 pages of this, guys. We don't pay people to write testimonials. People are making money, and they're sharing it with us. Michelle, I'm up $8,000 in 2 weeks with AK. Up $2,000, $750. Today I made $5,289. It's unbelievable the testimonials are getting because I know that I'm changing people's lives. Let's go down a little bit more. So far I've taken $255 in profits on a $6,000 account. It's fine. $710 on my IRA. Here, very small account, 3 winners, 75% returns, okay? And I can go on and on and on about this. So the link is alphashark.com/2020. Or you can put an A at the end of it, and that will get you in a monthly membership for $199. If you decide to do monthly memberships, because a lot of people want it. Congratulations, new member Henry. Congratulations, new member Matthew. Guys, we will sell out of this at this price point, so make sure you get it. Okay, let me show you all the trades since we have officially launched this room. So it started on November 25th. It was the first official day. We sold it on the 21st, and then that was a Thursday. So the first official day was Monday the 25th, okay? So since the 25th, we've announced, and actually a couple of these might have changed. So let me update it. Oh, my keyboard isn't working. So we have 40 trades, okay? So over 6 weeks, there's been 40 official signals. So in the first hour of the day, I give official signals and I give ideas. So there's been 40 official trades, 29 winners, okay? $10 losers and then 1 flat, okay? So 40 official trades, 29 winners and 1 loser. And then 1 that's kind of been flat. Okay, let me show you this. This is a portfolio we've been tracking. These are alerts that we send out. This started September 5th, 2018. So we started this September 5th, 2018. And if we go here to current, January 9th, 2020. Okay, if you started with a $5,000 account, you'd be up $34,000. Okay, so based on a $5,000 account, you'd be up $33,798. Okay, $5,000 account has turned into $39,000, guys. If you took every trade, that's good for 675% profit. Okay, if you took every trade that we've been tracking. Does anybody have any questions at all? We can go through some charts too as well. If there's any charts you guys want to look at, just fire those away. See a lot of people taking advantage of this. It's alphashark.com/2020. This will give you a 1 year of the trading room. And if you want that monthly membership, we're going to give you it for $199. A lot of people in the last webinar was like, I can't afford $1,500. My wife will kill me. Okay, you can get it at 199. So what you're gonna get is the biggest trading room in the world. You're gonna get 12 months. Okay, people come in before they go to work. I'm in Mountain Time, so 7:30 to 8:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 to 9:30 Central, 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern. A lot of people go before work. A lot of people will, do it at work. 1,700 paid members in the trading room, guys. Almost 1,000 people show up every single day. We're going to give you bonus 2 more hours. So not just 1 hour, we're going to give you another bonus. That's an Alpha Shark exclusive. We're going to give you once a month VIP group mentoring. We're going to give you the master course. Then we're going to give you all the trades via text, plus my 5-day money back guarantee. If you come into the room, I am guaranteeing it. I'm guaranteeing it will change your life because I'm going to give you your money back. That actually, if you buy it and then I give you your money back, it costs me money because I have to pay 3.5% on both sides. So I'm actually going to lose money if you don't like the room. That's how confident I am that you're going to love it, guys. So join AlphaShark.com. It's over a $16,000 value. AlphaShark.com/2020. And I don't know if I can go to charts because my keyboard's all screwed up. I can only go to certain charts that I already have on here. So I go to Apple. For some reason my keyboard's all messed up. Okay, so Apple, possible shooting star gap higher here in Apple. I did an interview for TD Ameritrade on Thursday, and it's not like I was calling a correction, but I said, in the history of my life, I've never seen a market that goes up like this every single day, and a correction is going to happen. I'm not sure if it's next week, 3 months, 6 months. I feel like towards election time, I feel like the economy and the stock market wants Trump to win. Unfortunately, he's only 50-50 to win the presidency. So we might get a correction there. CLF, yeah, I actually have a position on in CLF. If you guys want I'll give you guys a free trade right now that you guys can get in. It'll be in US Steel. So Cliff and US Steel are pretty similar. Let me go to letter X. So here's a signal you guys can get in. I am currently in this trade. And I'll go in here and I'll show you guys the trade that you guys can put in your account on Monday. And this is based on institutional order flow or unusual option activity. So this is the US Steel, X. Okay, US Steel, the February 21st. So you get 5 weeks for these. February 21st expiration, okay? February 21st expiration, the 13 calls for 17 cents. February 21st, 13 calls for 17 cents. February 21st, 13 calls for 17 cents. That's a trade you can put on Monday morning, guys, based on unusual option activity. It's actually down in value, so you can get in cheaper. The initial signal was at 29 cents. Okay? So that's a trade you can put on. So let's talk about one more time. Any other questions you guys have? Is there any questions you guys have? Congratulations, new member, Derek. Congratulations, new member, Thomas. Yeah. Get into the trading room, guys. We have a monthly and a yearly. A yearly, obviously, is a better value. Any questions? Okay, let's go over the offer one more time. We'll call it a day. I'll be right on time. Okay, so what you guys get is 12 months to the largest trading room in the world, okay? 1,700 paid members, almost 1,000 people show up every day. You're gonna get bonus trading room. It's an Alpha Shark exclusive for 2 more hours. Once a month, VIP group mentoring. Master course. We sell that master course for $4 grand. Swing trades. So you're gonna get every trade that we send, 500 trades via text. So if you can't be in the room, no worries. We're gonna send you all those via text. 5-day money back guarantee. Okay? So I'm literally gonna lose money if you come to the room and don't like it. That's how confident I am. Okay? I'm literally gonna lose money if you come to the room and don't like it. So it's alphashark.com/2020. Or if you guys wanted a monthly subscription, you can put in 2020A to try it out for a month. It's obviously a worse value because $200 a month would be $2,400, but it's alphashark.com. The live trading room is open an hour a day, 4 days a week. So I run it an hour a day, 4 days a week. The other room, which we're going to throw in as a bonus, is open 2 more hours a day. So you can get up to 3 hours. And but the main room is open only an hour a day, 4 days a week. Because especially in this environment, I can go 5 hours without making a trade. So I literally said to myself, why am I in here so long? I can do better things with the time. Actually, I'm headed to golf lessons after this. Let me just show you guys Bob. This is Bob. He said this in 81 trades, 64 winners. He's up $26,000. Okay. So there's no reason to take advantage of this, guys. I will literally lose money if you come in for a week and don't like it. That's how confident I am. Look at all these money, guys. Okay. Just profits, profits. And we do not pay anybody to send testimonials. We just say, hey, if you're making money, let us know about it. That's it. Michelle B, $5,000. That's it. That's all I got is alphashark.com/2020. If you want the monthly subscription, at $1,500 for the year, it's basically $3 a day, $4 a day, $4 a day. I pay more than that. I pay $8 a day for juice. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Andrew. And